them. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. And here we can check out the story for Joel Embiid.
And guys, how about the surge of offense he's experiencing right now? These last 5 games, he's been a machine at the offensive end. A different score than he had been earlier in the season. We'll find out if he can keep it going here tonight.
And as things get ready to roll, let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's on the sideline. David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Prince in its small forward. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3. Now here's Simmons. The feed to Embiid. It's good. Embiid's got the opening basket of the game for Philadelphia.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Now, here's Garland. Love outside. Good on the three-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Harris outside. And slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Garland the pass to Drummond. Wallace with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New York. Drummond working against Embiid.
Length plus agility, great recipe for blocking shots. Embiid's one of the best to do it.
Here's Garland. 17 points for him last game against the Knicks in New York.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Now here's Love. Here's Garland. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Love, no luck. 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Prince against Simmons. Outside for Curry. Just 3 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. No good on the 3. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Prince. Now Drummond. Cleveland moving it around. Sexton with it. Now defended by Embiid. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Love's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Cavs.
Precision shooting off of the pass. Love takes no time letting that one go.
Outside Curry. Passes it to Harris. And the rejection by Love.
Well, how about that? Kevin Love getting up and making a statement block there.
It's Prince on the wing, guarded by Harris. Here's Drummond. Bank shot, no good.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Garland, the pass to Love. He dishes it to Garland. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Well, the defense slow to react to Garland's play on that possession there. Instinctive to do whatever it takes to get to the foul line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. First one falls for him.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his second year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Now here's Simmons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside Curry. Back to Embiid. Over Drummond. Embiid, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Sexton. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
In examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker, and it seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
And Sexton drops them both. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely, and there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. Garland kicks to Prince, and that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Sexton against Curry. 6 to shoot. Sexton's shot is good.
Letting Sexton fall into that kind of rhythm, that's a disaster for the defense. They got to be better.
And here is Simmons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And there's the pass to Embiid. Over Drummond. The 76ers with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Now Garland feeds to Love. Goes up to the stripe. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Curry dishes to Embiid. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to Garland. Kicks it to Sexton. Pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Now looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Simmons finds Harris. To the inside. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 12-4 run. Inside, here's Drummond. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
Simmons passes to Thibault. Back to Simmons. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
To the middle. Now here's Garland. Fires at the elbow. And Drummond kicks to Prince. Back to Drummond. And Embiid with the block. And they're able to recover.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. 7-point differential. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Sexton with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And Embiid throws it down.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Here's Garland. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I'd go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And here are the Cavaliers now. 3-point lead. Sexton against Green. Sexton's shot is good. Sexton's got 9.
Now, when you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Pass to Korkmaz. Green with the ball. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. There's the pass to Korkmaz. Off target with his 3. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Here's Okoro. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Sexton's shot is good.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
And here is Milton. Pass to Korkmaz. Dishes it to Howard. Shoots the three. Korkmaz, no good. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Sexton deciding where to go with it. The three doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The 76ers again can't hit it. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Here's Okoro. Allen trying to break free. Okoro shot is off. The 76ers trail by 7. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Here's Sexton after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Sexton against Green, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Philadelphia making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Back to Milton. 59 seconds left in the first. Here's Green. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And such an important contributor to his team's success over the years. It's amazing that Green was a 2nd-round pick and coming out of a big school at that.
Cedi Osman, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Cleveland leading by 3. Now Okoro. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From deep. And the rebound goes to Howard.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Green, the pass to Milton. Back to Green. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Bradley. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
Yeah, and who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And guys, has been the driving force for Cleveland. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine. But at the same time, I got to worry about, you know, what I need to focus on.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Colin Sexton is out there with Okoro. And it's Allen in at the center position. Milton's shot is good.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Now here's Okoro. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Korkmaz has got 4 rebounds in this game. Green with the ball. And Allen picks him up defensively. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Howard with the steal. Green in the post. It's rebounded by Cleveland. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. And Simmons, he's checked in for Green. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Cleveland leading by 3. Here's Osman. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York. Out to Nance. Puts up a 3. And it's Bradley with the rebound. 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Milton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Nance. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now, as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Both shots good from the stripe. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Garland with it. Six to shoot. There's the dish to Nance. And he lays it straight in. Nance has got his first bucket in this one.
Used to getting pushed around a little bit, Larry Nance Jr. does a nice job of finding enough room to score.
Harris drives in. The shot, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Howard. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. Andre Drummond's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Curry. And good that time.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Cavaliers leading. And here is Garland. Pass to Okoro. Shoots over Curry. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
It's been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
The 76ers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Allen outside. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. Off target from three-point range. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Passes it to Bradley. Bible on the wing. Back to Bradley. He kicks to Curry for 3. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul for the Cavaliers. Kevin Love's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Taurean Prince in for Jetty Osman. Here's Garland. Kicks it out to Prince. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The 76ers leading. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best efforts.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Simmons. And they get it. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Throw good, Drummond. And a lot of games left on the schedule, Brent. When do players, you think, start taking notice of the standings and where they fit?
I think after the All-Star break, to be quite honest with you, Kevin, if you're a team that knows you're floating around the playoff position, you start to gear up 2 weeks after the All-Star break to get yourself in the position that you want to compete in the postseason.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Harris outside. Over Love. Harris misses.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Tipped away. The pass to Garland. Harris on the double team. Just 4 to shoot. Three-pointer on the way. A nice shot by Okoro. Okoro's got the game tied up here for Cleveland. For Philadelphia, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Harris finds Curry. The lob to Bradley. Garland with it. Out guarded by Simmons. Philadelphia's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. outside Curry. And here's Harris from the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Love's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Okoro. He's got 5. Garland the pass to Drummond. Kicks it to Okoro. They get it again, and Drummond is right there. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Love against Harris, and the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Cleveland also making a change. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kevin Love. Cleveland's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Prince wide open. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Simmons. Prince dishes to Garland. Pass to Okoro. It's good, and that's just his 3rd make in 10 shots. An off game for him.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Bible on the wing. Back to Simmons. Can they get it? And Simmons slams it in.
And how about the slashing ability of Simmons, really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive mentality.
Cavaliers leading. Now, here's Garland. Down low. Here's Okoro. That shot is off. Good D by Embiid.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Here's Curry. He had 16 points in the win against Charlotte. Pass to Simmons. And here is Harris. It's Drummond with the rebound.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
It's Curry with the drive. The score now all even. Curry's got 6.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Well, Cleveland shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Timeout called, Cleveland. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in, and then for Cleveland, Larry Nance is checked in for Taurean Prince, and it's Sexton in for Okoro. Garland the pass to McGee, and stolen by Simmons. Harris looking it over. Bible on the wing, covered by Nance. Simmons left side, 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 7 points for the quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Sexton against Simmons. Sexton on the wing. Last time out he had 38 points. Pass to Garland. Over Green. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. McGee's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Thibault with the ball. 11 points for him in that last game against Charlotte. Embiid, the pass to Harris. Back to Embiid, and stolen by Drummond. And Cleveland turns it over again. Allen's checked in for the Cavaliers. The 76ers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Osman's checked in. And it's the 76ers with the ball. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
1:57 left in the first half. Osman kicks to McGee. Sexton on the wing, guarded by Green. Sexton against Harris. 5 on the clock. Allen's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. That shot wide open. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
McGee finds Sexton. His three-pointers off the mark. Now the 76ers with it. Big stretch here going 10-2. And the wide open shot from Green. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Green's got 5 points so far.
Boy, if you're going to just hand him this shot, you might as well put a bow on it. Green loves to catch and shoot.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Allen. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Thibault up top, covered by Nance. Here's Simmons. And too long on the shot. Well, Cleveland shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Osman.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Outside, Simmons. To the paint. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Sexton for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was Joel Embiid who got hot in the first. He had 12 points, 7 rebounds, and Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at both forward spots. So, big fella, when he's on the floor, you like him better as a 3 or as a 4?
Well, when Harris plays a 3, he worries too much about setting up others. I want him to focus on he plays a 4 and dominate the ball, man.
Yeah, you can't ignore his size advantage when he's out there. Harris can bully those smaller defenders easily.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Thibault in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. The Cavaliers shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
Now, Darius Garland, another one of those players who is in the second generation of NBA appearances. His father played 7 seasons in the league and has got to be very proud of all of his effort.
Harris finds Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Here's Sexton. That shot off the mark. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Prince outside. And a minute played as the second half gets going. He kicks to Garland. Clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the 76ers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team.
Well, Tobias just going strong that time.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 7. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons. This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. Free throw good, Sexton.
Now, Sexton understands what's at stake for him, so the passion that he brings to the court on a nightly basis has to be there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Howard comes in for Harris, and it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. And Sexton drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
The pass to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The 76ers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
You've got to appreciate their ability to make free throws, 81% as a team.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Cavaliers now. 7-point differential. Here's Garland. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Garland does a good job there getting the shot up into the air while he's being fouled.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And here is Simmons, 11 points in the game. Pass to Korkmaz to the inside, and oh
man. And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
The Cavaliers trail by 7.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, take it at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Prince. That one falls. Prince has got his first basket of the night.
Well, he's getting bodied up, but Taurean Prince has a pretty decent body himself, so not minding it one bit.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Curry. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Over Love. Curry can't get it to go. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan, also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. Tony Bradley's checked in for Philadelphia. Shake Milton comes in for Simmons. And both free throws good for Curry. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Passes it to Love. Here's Drummond.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The first free throw is good.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
That one is no good. The 76ers leading by 6. Now Milton. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. 5 to shoot. Outside Curry. Over Sexton. The shot by Curry, no good. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game. And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And the pass to Korkmaz. Back to Curry. Pass to Milton. Now here's Bradley. over Love. And Bradley gets it to go. Bradley's got his first basket. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Timeout called, Cleveland.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys. And instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Garland with it. Curry meets him. It's stolen by Milton. Curry with it. Garland picks him up. On the wing, Milton. Curry outside. Love grabs the board.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Sexton.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to out-muscle the defense from time to time.
Knocked loose, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Sexton. A different look now for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Drummond, and it's Nance in for Prince. Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Clock at 6. He feeds it to Bradley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Love.
Yeah, easy call.
The 76ers haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. No good on that one. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kevin Love. He hits the second from the line. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Garland. He has 7. It's tipped. It's stolen by Milton. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. And Howard with the stuff.
That's the way to put your vertical to good use. Dwight Howard on the jam.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Sexton on the wing. And he makes that one. Sexton's got 17.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Pass to Bradley. And here is Milton. Back to Bradley. Shot clock at 5. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Milton's shot is good. Here is Nance. Passes it to Garland. Back to Nance. Outside, Sexton. Misses the 3.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Now the pass to Milton. Inside. Takes it from 10. The putback. It's good on the putback. Bradley's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And Sexton, not one of the bigger guards in the league, but he plays with a tremendous tenacity.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Osman's checked in. And so he makes both from the line. And so Green will bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Milton. Back to Green. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Here's Nance. And no good that time. Great D that time from Green. Milton the pass to Bradley. Outside, Green. Pass to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Allen with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Fires the 3. That one doesn't go. Green against Nance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The defender there makes a poor choice. Underestimating Green's savvy results in a trip to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And Philadelphia making a change here. Eibel's checked in. Good on both. Nance with it. Passes to Sexton. Here's McGee. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. McGee's got his second basket.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
The pass to Milton. And the 3 ball is good. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Sexton kicks to Nance. Back to Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
McGee against Bradley. Back to Green. The lob to Bradley. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of position.
And here is Green. He has 7. Back to Milton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harris trying to get free. A shot by Milton, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Outside, Sexton. Nance outside. Pass to Osman. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Allen. And Allen slams it in.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time. And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. Simmons comes in for Green.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Here's Milton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
And so he hits both. 59 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Pass to Osman. And he makes good on the layup. Osman's got 5 points so far.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
So let's see how they play the clock.
To the left side wing. Embiid against McGee. Embiid kicks to Simmons. Passes it to Milton. 76ers moving the ball around. The 76ers again can't hit it. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Shot from 16. No good on that one. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers on top, leading by 3. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The 76ers leading by 3 on the court for Cleveland. Larry Nance out there with Colin Sexton. Then there's Andre Drummond, and there's Jared Allen, and it's Prince in at the 3 spot. Here's Embiid. That shot off. Good D by Drummond. Well, Cleveland shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Philadelphia shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Curry dishes to Harris. Crafty move. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Knocked away and stolen by Thibault. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Knocks it loose and stolen by Simmons. Here's Curry. Finished off the break. And now it's a 9-point Philadelphia lead.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Nance passes to Sexton. in with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Harris's shot is good.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Kevin Love's checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland comes in for Larry Nance. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard J.B. Bickerstaff talking with his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Clock at 2. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Darius Garland picks one up.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
First one falls for him.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, a big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Garland dishes to Sexton. To halt the run. No good that time. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside, Sexton. And Embiid with the block. Prince against Curry. Now here's Embiid. Tight defense on him. He dishes it to Simmons. The pass to Thibault. Basket good. And the 76ers lead by 17.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Kicks it to Garland. Over Harris. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection. Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Love inside, defended by Thibault.
And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass. That tells you it's special.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
This is what you get with Kevin Love. He can slide down to play the center position, and obviously he's a great stretch four, so that's some flexibility.
Both free throws good from Kevin Love. Here's Philadelphia. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Here's Thibault. Sexton grabs the board. The Cavaliers trail by 17. The wide open look here for Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Now Sexton. Six to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From deep, Prince, offensive rebound. Drummond, and Embiid with the block. Here's Thibault. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
Yeah, their energy level's been amazing. Battery bar still full, hustling and still working hard out there.
Love the pass to Garland. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Embiid. Now the 76ers with it. It's a 21-2 run, totally rolling here. Poked loose and stolen by Drummond. Garland with the bucket.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
The 76ers leading by 20. Now here's Simmons. Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Garland, no good.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Here's the teardrop. And he lays it up and in. Garland's got 4 this quarter.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
Here's Thibault. Pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Simmons passes to Embiid. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Howard's checked in for Embiid. And so it's Cleveland with it. Garland with it. Pass to Drummond. Left side, Sexton. Off target from outside.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And here is Simmons. He kicks it to Howard. Stolen by Garland. To the paint. Prince outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the middle. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Such a smooth scorer. Tobias Harris making that look easy.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. Love deciding where to go with it. Some solid defense from Harris.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And slam dunk by Harris.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now Garland. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They get a hand on it. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Drummond. And now the 76ers on the break. Oh, the lob from Simmons. An emphatic LU jam.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons. Leaving the ground once the pass was released and tearing that bucket apart.
Passes it to Sexton. Up and in on the layup. Sexton's got 23.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Love against Harris. Harris draws the double. Here's Thibault. No good from outside. Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Love. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, there's no question that Kevin Love down on the inside becomes a handful to defend.
And Brent, many players said shooting in the bubble was easier. What's your take on that?
Well, I appreciate you asking me the question, Kevin. I thought about that a lot as I was watching the playoffs last season, and I thought two things. One, familiar sight lines. You're going to the same gym to see the same rims over and over and over, and then maybe the extenuating circumstances of no crowd. So feeling like you're in an empty gym, one that you practice in, maybe that leads to more confidence. And we saw the numbers go up for a lot of guys, and we saw the scoring also go up. So maybe those two factors contributed to that.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now here's Simmons. Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Down low. Here's Harris. The shot misses. Good D from Love. The Cavaliers trail by 20. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Outside Sexton. And it's sent back by Howard.
Now that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
Here's Simmons. And there's the pass to Thibault. Back to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Basket counts.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
And guys, it's been a rugged brand of defense he's played. I don't know why they keep taking the ball at him. It seems like every time they have, he's come up with the rejection. And with every block, he's only gotten more and more fired up.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Sexton against Curry. Here's Drummond. The second chance effort. Love trying to break loose. And that one's good. Drummond. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 16 rebounds. 1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Curry with the three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 8 here in this one already. Cleveland's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Joel Embiid.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And that one misses. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And here's Maxey. Pass to Scott. Here's Maxey. Back to Scott. Pass to Poirier. Shoots over McGee. And that one hits back iron.
Now, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
They grab their own miss. Kicks to Dellavedova. Throws it up high, and the slam dunk by McGee.
That's what it takes to run the pick and roll successfully. Be creative and be patient. Delly did both.
Milton with it. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, thank you, Kevin. Joel, congrats on the win. A quality win. How did you secure it?
Oh, we played. We were tough tonight. We won soft. We shared the ball defensively. We were really good. And that's what we got to do the rest of the season.
Well, you're building towards something good, man. Congratulations on the win. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you later.